What celebrity's table did you end up on after the Brits? Have you replaced Saffron with your other friends? Who was the boy you went for a Starbucks with that you mentioned in your podcast? What hate comment hurts the most? When was the last time you had sex? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be playing a game of Say It or Shut It. Sure, every single person is going to know what this game is. You basically get asked a question, and if you want to answer it, you can answer it, and if you don't want to answer it, you have to take a shot. I have played this game several times on my channel before, and I thought it would be fun to kind of throw another one in there because I get a lot of questions, like a lot of questions on the daily, and I feel like there's quite a few recently that I've been asked that I definitely haven't given an answer to, but at the same time I didn't want to know the questions for this video, so this is the first time I'm looking at these questions. I asked over on Instagram, I always do, so if you don't follow my Instagram, make sure you go and follow me over there. I'm starting to post a lot more fashion content and just like general life content, so if you want to see what I get up to on a daily basis, I would recommend you go follow me. I actually got Freya to pick these questions and I have no idea how many there are. I think there's probably going to be around like 15-20, but I'm slightly nervous because she was giggling to herself when she was writing these questions down. I was thinking, yeah, she has definitely done me over there. I'm not going to be shy, I'm not going to hold back, I'm going to answer as honestly as I can. I mean, if there is stuff that like I physically cannot answer, then I'm not going to do myself dirty and I'm just going to take a shot, although it is currently 2:36 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Do I want to drink? Absolutely not. This is a brand new bottle of sours that I bought for like actual nights out, and am I going out tonight? I'm going for dinner. I'm not like going out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to turn up to dinner drunk. I also don't really want to do any shots today, but yeah, it's here just in case I can't answer. And then I do also have a regular drink. This hasn't got any vodka in it. It is sadly just Coke. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please smash a huge thumbs up. And other than that, let's get started. Why am I nervous? Like, why am I actually nervous? I really do not want to drink this. Like, this is a full bottle. Like, obviously I know I'm only going to take a shot, like a little shot glass of it. But this is like unopened. This was like ready for a night out because I'm like a little pussy and I like to have sour shots instead of vodka shots. The first question, have you ever kissed the same boy as one of your best friends? I'm really trying to think, but like, no. I feel like we've kissed the same person, like we've kissed friends as a joke, but in like a serious situation, I have never kissed someone that one of my best friends have got with. I'm really trying to think now because I'm thinking, why would you put that question in? But have I know I haven't. I definitely haven't. I feel like our friendship group is very like tight on the whole. You don't go for someone that your friend has already got with or is like gone for type of vibe. So no, I don't think I've ever, no, in fact I haven't. I definitely haven't kissed the same boy as one of my best friends. What celebrity's table did you end up on after the Brits? Oh, I don't know if I've ever told this story. I feel like I might have mentioned it. Maybe, potentially, I don't remember. I really don't feel like I should name who it is or who it was, just because I don't know, like I really shouldn't say who it was, but I can tell the kind of like story, I guess. Me and Saf went to the Brits, I think this was last year. Yeah, I think it was last year, like before like the pandemic started, and we went to the after party and it was amazing. It was so much fun. This could have been the year before actually, I can't remember. It was really good. We went to the after party and obviously it's the Brits, like there is ridiculously famous A-lister celebrities in this room. We went to the after party where all of these people were, and it was the weirdest experience of my life being in a room like Billie Eilish was in there. Like, it was weird. And one thing led to another, and through a friend of a friend and everything like that, we ended up getting like dragged into this little secret vault room thing that happened, which is like an after party. I don't know if I've like spilt that or if that's like public knowledge. I feel like it is public knowledge, I don't know. But there's like an after party that is like vault room, and we ended up going in there and we were on like a very famous person's table, and there was a lot of famous people down there. Like, everywhere I looked I was literally seeing another A-lister and another A-lister. It was weird, like it was weird. And the really good thing was I looked absolutely foul. I was wearing that dress, you know, that red carpet dress. Well, maybe you don't know actually. It was like black. I don't know why I chose to wear it. It really upsets me actually to this day. Every time I go to a red carpet I end up hating my dress the next day. I actually hated the dress whilst I was wearing it, and I was sat there thinking, oh my god, he is looking at me. It was a male in this dress. But yeah, I mean, every single person would know who this person is because they are like that big of a celebrity, and it was the best night of my life. Like, I literally had so much fun. But yeah, I shall not be showing who that was. I feel like that's too much. I feel like I physically can't do that. Like, I actually am gonna heave. Oh shit, God, it's gone everywhere. That's a weak shot, but I also told the kind of story behind it, so I think that's fair. I'm really not very well either, so I really did not want to do that. Okay, most embarrassing moment at a red carpet or an event. Oh my God, I feel like I've definitely had embarrassing moments at events before. I'm trying to think of like something that's happened. Oh, actually, this happened not that long ago. Saff and I recently went to a Marvel premiere, and obviously because Saff's been on TV and stuff, she tends to get like papped, and I was like standing behind her as she got papped. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, I don't want to be in the background in these pictures. And then I saw the pictures the next day and I looked awful. I honestly can't even explain. If I could find the picture, I will put it on screen, like the zoomed in picture of me. Oh my God, I swear I don't look like that. Like when I look at myself here compared to these pictures, I don't look like that. There's something about pat pictures that make you look very, very different. And I saw these pictures the next day and I thought, no, absolutely not. And then there's one of me and Saff like taking pictures with some of you guys, and my arm is in the weirdest position. I literally got the biggest ick about myself. I looked at myself like, what am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna have to put it in, but it's gonna give me severe embarrassment. But yeah, I feel like that's like the most embarrassing thing to happen, or the thing I can think of off the top of my head. Who is the most famous person you have messaged in a flirty way? Oh God, I have definitely slid some really famous people's DMs before thinking they were going to see it, and obviously they didn't. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. I've definitely slid a couple of footballers DMs before. I did delete them after a couple of hours because I was severely embarrassed. I've definitely slid into like Phil Foden's DMs before. Why would I do that? Like, why would I literally delete it 2 hours after? You know when you just get really cocky when you've had like a little bit of a drink, and I was like, yeah, he's gonna see it, yeah, he's gonna fancy me. I deleted it straight away. I'm trying to think who else I've messaged or who else I've slid. Not that many people, to be honest. I feel like I just get embarrassed. There definitely has been some other celebrities, but like he's one I can think of off the top of my head that I slid, which obviously didn't work out. I've messaged people before and they have responded. Like I've definitely slid some DMs and they have responded, but no one like A-lister, big celebrity. Have you replaced Saffron with your other friends? I get this question all the time, and no, of course I haven't. Me and Saff have both very busy work schedules. Like Saff is always working on something absolutely amazing, and I'm always working on my videos and I'm always doing stuff, and we find it really hard to find like a bit in our schedule where we can see each other. If we lived down the road from each other, it'd be so easy because on an evening where we're free, we just pop around to each other's houses. But I live in Manchester and she lives in Brighton. It's literally opposite ends of the country, and when we see each other, we tend to see each other for like 4 or 5 days at a time. So we either see each other at events, like I stayed at a hotel with her and we went to like 2 events the other week, or we literally see each other every couple of months. But of course I haven't. She's literally one of my bestest friends. I love her so much, and I'm so excited to see her again soon. The next time I see her will probably be for my birthday now, I think, because my birthday is literally in like a month. Are you friends with people in the YouTube community outside your circle? Absolutely. I feel like there was so much drama that went on like 3 or so years ago within the YouTube community, within our like age group, and looking back, it was just so stupid, and I do not have a care in the world for it anymore. Like I get along with everyone. I think everyone is really lovely. Obviously I haven't seen many people for a very long time because we were in lockdown, but recently at events and stuff I've got to see everyone again, and it's been so lovely just to be involved with everyone again and see everyone. And I talk to loads of people, which is really good. Obviously I feel like a lot of people just think we kind of like stick to our immediate groups, but no, I've got loads of other friends. There used to be so much like bad like beef between us all. Ew, I hate the fact that I just said that word, but there's really nothing anymore. Like all the air is cleared, everything is good, and everyone gets along with everyone. Who was the boy you went for a Starbucks with that you mentioned in your podcast? First of all, I mean, good chance to plug the podcast. Mine and Byron's podcast is now officially live. There is an episode every single Friday. The first episode is now up, so there might be a couple of episodes up by the time this video goes live, but yeah, it's available on Acast, Spotify, Apple Music, and any other streaming platforms. It's called Friends Without Benefits, and we're going to have some really cool guests on in the next upcoming weeks, so make sure to go and listen to the episodes and have a catch up if you haven't already. I literally just mentioned that I went to Starbucks with this boy. I'm not about to name who the boy is because that would be very, very silly of me considering I've literally had one date, but I'm going to have like half a shot because I can't explain again. I don't want to like name the boy, but I'll explain the story. I recently joined Hinge, which is very interesting because I don't really go on any dating apps. Like I got banned from Tinder twice and I don't know why, so Tinder's just completely out of bounds. And then I feel like everyone that I've met like in a club and stuff is nice, but I feel like everyone in Manchester has like an ulterior motive. Oh yeah, whatever. But then I went on Hinge and I met some really lovely people. Like there's actually really nice people on there. I feel like because it takes you a little bit longer to set up your profile, and by longer I mean like 2 minutes longer because you have to answer like 3 never have I ever questions. I feel like people are a little bit more serious on there, or at least like that's the vibe that I'm getting from people. And yeah, there's some really good looking people on there. I literally was sending them to Byron yesterday like, oh my god Byron, can you believe this? And he was like, oh my god, like, Anna, go off, like they're good. So yeah, I'm still very much single, like enjoying my single life. I think I actually may be going to Magaloo Magaluf or like Mallorca. I can't remember where I'm going actually. I'm going somewhere on a trip in a couple of weeks, fingers crossed, and having a nice little girls party holiday, which is going to be really good. So yeah, still very much single, but just like having a little bit of fun, you know. What else are you going to do in your 20s when you're living in a brand new city? Oh, I really don't want to do this. What is your biggest career regret? That's quite a big question. I don't really know what my biggest regret would be. Obviously the thing is, I always say like never have any regrets, because every single like step has gotten you to where you are now. There's definitely things that I've done in my career that I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, or like, I don't know, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I know there has been. There's been outfit choices, like I was like referencing earlier when I went to the Brits. Why would I get invited to the Brits and wear that dress? I don't know. That's a real big career regret for me. But like as a whole, I don't know if there is any regrets, because I feel like they've all made me who I am. I definitely regret like losing myself for a little while and kind of like going off the rails a bit and uploading videos I weren't really happy with, but I wouldn't really say that's like a big regret, because I feel like I needed to do that to be able to find myself again. I feel like everyone goes through a bit of a weird midlife crisis 20 stage, and that's definitely what I was going through, and I feel like I'm like well fresh out of that now. So yeah, if I can think of any other regret, then I will say, but I literally at the moment just say it's my poor outfit choices for red carpet. Worst guilty pleasure. I know exactly what this is, and I know exactly why Freya's put this in, because it's very, very embarrassing. I don't mind saying it because I definitely have mentioned it somewhere already, I don't remember where, but I love it when dogs lick my feet. That is disgusting. I know, like, it's actually vile, but my dog Samara, well, I don't have her anymore, she sadly passed away a couple of years ago. I used to have a dog and I grew up with her. She was a little Shih Tzu, she was adorable. I think she was like 13, 14 when she died. She lived a really good life. She always used to lick my feet like ever since I was a kid, and I know that kind of means that like your feet are dirty and they're like cleaning you, which I don't really know if that's a good thing or not, but like Samara just used to do it all the time and I love it. Not in like a weird like kinky sort of way, I just think it feels really nice. So would I say that's a guilty pleasure? Kind of. And it's like a bit of a weird like bad guilty pleasure, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, I love dog licking my feet. Yeah, I don't know. But then when I mentioned it to all my friends, they're like, ew, no. And then when they thought about it, they were like, actually yeah, because like when dogs are licking their hand and stuff, they liked it. And I was like, well, it's the exact same on your feet. That is Callum calling me. I'm just gonna have to tell him that I'm filming. What hate comment hurts the most? Oh god, this is a question that I actually just like refuse to answer. There's just certain things that like people say to me that I'm like, oh my god, like that hurt, like that actually really hit where it hurt. And I won't ever give people the satisfaction of like giving them a response or like telling them what it was, because at the end of the day, yeah, it hurt me, but I feel like I've become a stronger person from all of the hate comments that I have got, and now it doesn't affect me nowhere near as much as it used to. When you're in a bad mental state and someone says things to you, it really hits hard, let me tell you. Like, I've had some of the worst times of my life on social media and behind closed doors as well, but because of social media. And now like when I see someone say a comment, I'm like, all right, well, and what? It says so much more about the person saying stuff about you than it does yourself. And let me tell you now, if you are doing something that's creating such an impression on someone, and the fact that they feel the need to comment on it, then you're doing something right. I will live by that. If people feel the need to comment on my life, then I'm doing something right, and I'm clearly making an impression on theirs. So yeah, there is hate comments that like get to me and stuff, and I wouldn't repeat what it is, but does it bot my phone? So cheers to that. This one is for all of the people who hate me, but you're still watching me, so do you really hate me that much? Most lavish purchase to date. So there's two things that it could either be. It would either be my ring that I recently bought myself. I show it in a vlog actually coming up very soon. It's another Cartier ring. I basically collect my rings. I absolutely love them. I've got 5 now, and they're literally my favorite things that I own. And I bought the one with all the diamonds in, and that was a lot of money, like a lot of money, and I don't want to say how much it was. Or my car. I feel like they're like, yeah, I feel like it's my car. I haven't actually fully paid for the car yet until I pick it up. But so I'd say it's this, but this, and then my car, which I'm very excited about. When was the last time you had sex? The last time I had sex was 2.5 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago, around then. I'd say around then. That's all that really needs to be said, to be honest. Have you ever met a YouTuber who was rude to you? I have, as I have learned better to name them. You do not need to name and shame them, because what is the point? I've done it in the past and I really regret doing it. It gets you nowhere. I've definitely grown a lot since doing that, but yeah, I definitely have met some people who have been very rude to me. Actually, I don't know if she is a YouTuber. I'm not going to name who she is. I think she could be a YouTuber. I don't know if she's just an Instagram Instagrammer, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of you will know who she is. I was actually at a house party about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it was like a really random house party just full of like a lot of like, I hate saying this, it was a house party full of people from like TV shows. I can't explain it, like I really can't explain who was there, but this particular, like, I hate saying the word influencer, walked in and she gave me the dirtiest look, like the dirtiest look, and I was like, whoa, what have I ever done to you? Like, I'd never met her before, but like, what have I ever done to you? And then literally 2 days later, she came to the same event that I was at, and she was so nice to me, and I was like, huh? I was like, do you recognize that it's me? Like, I was thinking like, did she realize it was me at the house party, or didn't she realize, or like, was she just too drunk? I don't know, but it was really, really rude, and I've heard that she was apparently really rude to another couple of people as well. And I just think it pays nothing to have manners, and it's like, it costs nothing to be kind. Like, there's no need to be rude to anyone. So she just gave me like a dirty look up and down. I was like, babe, like, what is going on? What did Atticus pick up out of your drawer on a live stream? I still get asked this question to date, and I swear I definitely have explained this story, but I think I explained it on my old podcast. Basically, I was live on Instagram. This was like a good 2.5 years ago, and I had my bottom drawer open, and Atticus decided to go in it whilst I was on Instagram live, and there was about 3,500-4,000 people watching, and he grabs out a sex toy and picked it up from behind the camera and went, Anna, what's this? I literally, all I could see was the sex toy above the camera, and I had to really quickly end the live stream. I was like, oh my god, what is going on? I was like, Atticus, put it down. I was like, please, Bubs. I was like, put the thing down. He was going, what is it? What is it? And I was going, put it down. And then Byron rang me straight after, like, why have you just ended that live stream? Like, what's Atticus just picked up? And I just turned the camera on and I was like, Byron, look. And he literally picked up a sex toy, and I was like, oh my god. Obviously it was clear, like, it was completely fine, but like the fact that he picked it up, and obviously he didn't know what it was that he picked up. But imagine if he'd shown it in front of the camera. Like, cheers for that one, little brother. Do you ever miss your old life? I feel like that's quite deep, to be honest. I'm gonna take it as though you mean like my old life is in like living at home, and if you mean that, then no. I miss my mum, and I miss Atticus, and I miss my nan more than anything in this world, but I don't miss living in the same space as them, because in the end we were living on top of each other, and it wasn't a nice environment to live in because we were arguing over everything, and we weren't having like that mother-daughter relationship that I really wanted to have, because we were always arguing, and like I said, we were just living on top of each other. In the end as well, when I was moving out, like, there was so much stuff everywhere, and you know, like, it was just, yeah, it was a really like bad environment. But since moving out, I have not argued with my mum once, and it has been the most amazing thing, because we've built a relationship now where we're back to how it used to be, and I love it so much. Because I honestly, like, ringing my mum, I always ring and I'm like, Mum, guess what? And she'd always ring me like, Anna, you're not going to believe. And it's just so nice to have that relationship back with her and not argue. It is so refreshing. I feel so much better. So I miss my old life to a point, but like, I don't miss the home like living environment. I love what it's like now. Final question, what happened at the NTAs this year? So nothing, I don't really know, like nothing really that extravagant happened. Like, I was gonna shock to this, but nothing out of like, nothing like the Brits happened. We went to an after party, went to clubs, like it was just like any normal kind of night out. There isn't really like one thing that like stood out to me. I met some really cool people actually. I met this lovely boy who worked for ITV, and he introduced me to like a couple of people in the after party and stuff, and I met some lovely people there. Like, all of them worked for ITV. I think they worked for Love Island and The Voice, and I've got their numbers and stuff, and I can't remember if they said they lived in Manchester or they worked between Manchester and London, but like I said, just message me whenever you're in Manchester and we'll go out, because they were the loveliest people. But yeah, and I spent the majority of the night with them and Jake, Jamie and Nicole, and yeah, there were some lovely people. I met some people, and actually I overheard a couple of like very juicy stories, which I obviously am not gonna repeat, it's not my place to say, but it was interesting. I met some really lovely people, met some beautiful people as well. There are some beautiful people who TV do not do them justice at all, aka a lot of Love Islanders. And yeah, that is basically what happened at the NTAs. Not like as juicy as the Brits, sadly. That is the end of this Say It or Shot It. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I only shot 3 times, which I think is really good, and I feel like I spilled some tea. Like, I feel like I actually gave some good answers for once. I know a lot of the time when I do these videos, like, I never answer anything, and I know it's really annoying, but I really feel like I did give some good answers there. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please smash a huge thumbs up. Let me know down below any other videos or any other juicy questions that you want to know the answer to, and then maybe next time I should get some of the questions from these like YouTuber comments. But yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Mwah. Bye.